Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, and I'm not alone. I'm actually accompanied by my cat right there in the chair. Very cute cat. But I'm gonna get right into this market watch. Before I start off, if you guys can leave a like and subscribe, that would be awesome. And if you guys want to support me in any way and you're buying cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link in the description below to no additional cost to you. Yeah, I would really appreciate it. So I'm gonna get right into this because we've got some crazy buyouts. So Heroic Champion Excalibur here at Ghost Rare. I told you guys to pick this up when it was about $10 and then $20. I said this in two 5 cards to have in your trade binder and a market watch, and your window has expired. Right now, these are $17, and there are no first sets on the market. I'm not surprised about this because there's been a lot of Ghost Rare buyouts recently, especially in the Zexal era, yet they skipped over this card. And at first I thought, well, maybe it's because of some type of meta strategy because I saw that number 92 got bought out, which is, a $90 to $100 Ghost Rare currently because of generators. So it's actually used in competitive decks as well. And, it's the highest rarity. So I was like, maybe. But then when I saw C39, I was like, you know what? Ghost Rares are getting bought out. A lot of people were like, it's about time to invest in a Ghost Rare. They're getting more rare. And Excalibur's time is just up. I see first edge returning to the market at a larger price than $20. Glad I got mine at 15. That's not the only card, however, that got bought out. Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon Ghost Rare. When this card is XYZ summoned using a Galaxy Eyes, well, okay, I'm not going to read the effect. Long story short, I was looking at these yesterday, and I needed one. So I'm like, you know what? With all these Ghost Rare buyouts, I'm going to get mine at 37. I need it. Got a light play. Was cool with it, right? I checked back today, right? Because I want to tell people to keep an eye on this card. And wow, you ever have the luck of the Irish? This is a question for the comment section, actually. Have you guys ever bought out a card just because you need it for a deck or a collection, and then it gets bought out the day after? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you guys want me to cover any cards in Market Watch, let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely always cover them. And I love when my subscribers let me know about buyouts and all that. And I love reading your guys' comments, by the way. I try to respond to as many as I can. So, yeah. You have a mod play here for 22, which isn't bad because it just jumps up to 38. So, believe it or not, this is not a bad pickup. There's two first sets here, and by the way, I'm not talking about this 7 set. This is just probably just a placeholder, $777. So, hey, hopefully you got these. I don't know people who've had these when they were like $10 a pop, by the way. So, those people are truly winning right now. Because technically, no one's really going to buy it, but first set near mints are running you about $700. When they come back to the market, I see them being about 100-ish. I don't, but hey, we'll see. So Shooting Star Dragon. Now, I will say this. I know this is a money card, but if you have money, and I want you guys to listen to this one thing, this whole market watch. If you have any money that you're getting for a purchase that is not necessary, right? You know, and you have it lying around and you want to make some money, you know how to sell cards or list on eBay, this is going to be one of the next cards to go up. Uh, these are disappearing off the market. We still have the beautiful Italian here. I'm going to go over it again. I don't care. Draco Stella Canetta. Again, I don't know if it's like because of the card or the picture, but I cannot see the E or the C. I don't know if that's a misprint. If it is, that makes it a lot cooler to me personally. Like, yeah, it might not be worth overcharging for, but it's cute to have. You know what I mean? You ever have something that's very slightly misprint? Like, it's not worth much more, but it's cool to have. I have a few of those, so. But yeah, first ed's 150. This used to be a straight first ed $100. Now lightly playeds are 110, and honestly, lightly played for 110 is not bad, especially seeing that when they give you the near mint, it might have enough scratches to make it lightly played. So, you know. Now, hobby lost art promotions have been going up, and I've kept an eye on this. So I've seen Reborn. I told you guys to pick this up because it's about $22, and they will eventually go up back to 40s. However, I did not know that was going to be a week later. So $43. They have hit this price point before, and then slowly have dropped. I got mine at about $30, I believe. I was like, yep, I want it. I'll pull the trigger. I actually use it in my Stellar Knight deck, and I actually play with mine. I play with my Lost Arts. I shouldn't play with my Lost Arts. I should keep them sleeved, but actually, speaking of which, question for people who actually do like their Lost Arts. Do you keep them in the little package that you get, or do you put them in a sleeve once you get them? I kind of do 50-50 on them, or I play with them, so, I'm smart, right? And then, you got You know what? We're not going to talk about this. So the Exodia pieces got bought out. $40. The left arm was $10. It used to be $5, to be honest, fair with you, but $10 for a while. There's 2 copies, then it goes to straight 100. Wow. That's absolutely insane. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. This is not worth it. All right, it took me a few seconds. I was processing this really stupid buyout. This is really dumb. All right, listen. These cards, I could see it hitting 100 in the future when these are hard to get, and everyone obviously you don't want just one piece. You want to run the set, so you want everything. So I could see these hitting 50 or 100 sometime in the future. However, not this fast. Although I will say, whoever bought these out, you bought out kind of smart. I assume that. Okay, no, the heads are still $10. Very quickly, I'm just gonna. All right. So here's what chat. Here's what you gotta do for me. Get your right and left legs here at $5, because you know that these 3 cards are in hot pursuit of these 2 cards. These buyouts are so stupid. I can't even speak. Like, I gotta take a sip of all 3 drinks that I have on my counter right now. $100. What? This, okay, I'll tell you this. This is very inflated. However, grabbing the left and right legs at $5 definitely is not a bad purchase. Because if they do follow suit of these, you can see these are going to be limited quantities, and this is free money. And this is a very cheap investment, honestly. Maybe I'll have it in my top 5 cards to have in my trade binder. Depending on how the market is, I probably will. So, spoiler alert. I'll go back up. Skill Drain is going up. Again, this is the only hollow version of Skill Drain besides a Turbo Pack version. So when this dropped, a lot of players, including myself, were excited for this. I, again, actually used this in my deck. It was a very nice purchase. Solemn Judgments, $9. I could see these increasing. Call the Haunted's at 12, stabilizing, having more of these on the market. It's a very nice card. It is old, though. I believe this came out maybe late 2018, possibly early 2019. This was one of the first Lost Arts, I believe. So, then Edge Imp Sabers. I want to talk a little bit about this. So, if Frightfurs have any success, people are going to look at the Lost Arts first. And mark my words when I say these will receive a buyout eventually, because when these got released, I don't have the exact date, but it was near the, what's been going on in the world, the pandemic and all that. A lot of people didn't have much time to pick up these cards. So, or not when I say these cards, I mean Edge Imp Sabers. It was a limited amount of time. So when we get back to stores, there's probably going to be a new Lost Art promotion, or it's going to get replaced very quickly. So I would pick these up because I feel like these did not have the best run. I feel like they would be a lot more cheaper. We actually have Team Sakurazo Jake, by the way, wanting to play this deck. He actually has the deck already and he loves it. So I need to get him a few of these copies. Ring of Destruction going up. I told you if you want to pick these up at 5s, go for it. About 7s. Could go up to 10. So even this ugly card is $4. I actually have a bunch of these specifically because I believe Lost Arts are going to go up in the future for collector value. And I got them as throw-ins. I literally said, try to find $1 or 2 in someone's binder. And I would literally just point on it. And I'd be like, Super Rejuve, done. That's literally how I have all my copies. Because, when I actually was able to I spent $30 on, something. I was like, should I get this or Solemn Judgment? I'm not going to answer you which one I got. So, then we have Hades at about $2. Guys used to be about $1, And then even these guys being about $1. So, if you want a little penny stock, Lesser Fiend, it's a cute collector card. I actually really always like the artwork of him. I think it's his only holo print, too. So, Heritage of the Chalice. I want to go over this card for Infernobles. There's one here for $1.50. Then it rises up to about $5.50, $6, and then very quickly on to 10. So this copy right now is a steal. If you buy this, again, I hate to shell out. Please use my affiliate code in the description below. Helps out the channel. And by the way, I want to let everyone know, thank you so much for those who have been using my affiliate code. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. I was able to get Trap Tricks cards that I needed for a deck profile that will be coming up once I get my Eternity Code box. It's some of the cards I need from Eternity Code because of the support. So I want to say thank you guys who ever used those affiliate codes. It does mean a lot to me, and I do appreciate you. So I want to give a quick thank you to that. And then, yeah, so Infer Nobles are actually going to be a very good deck. I would highly suggest to pick these up. So then we have Dual Overload here at about $27. Not too bad, honestly. If you see any of these, if cards go up, just because of whatever reason, people want to play back in tournaments. So you'll see these go up to probably 40 or something. So, and then we have Crystal Needle Fibers here at about $26, $27. So not too bad. And then Anaconda's 24. I will tell you this really quickly about Anaconda. Now, I know you guys are very smart, but I swear if I see people complain that when this hits $40, $50, I'm just going to lose it because because this used in Dragoon of Red Eyes in order to make that very quickly. You can splash it in any deck. If I swear there are going to be like 50% of players going to be like, but I waited till the last. Oh, hey. Oh, sorry, my cat's giving me a little attention. There you go. Here you go. She's a beautiful cat. I'm going to let her out really quickly. Give me 1 second, everyone. I apologize about that. So, again, if I see a kid start complaining, but I wanted to buy it just like a week or two before the tin, and now it's like $50, even though it was $20 for 9 months. Man, I hate the secondary markout and buyouts. Like, you're fucking stupid. You're just, that's literally idiocy to the highest level. Like, you don't even deserve the card, actually, if you think like that. So, Union Carrier going down a little bit. Phantasme, $12, $13. Silent Mining about 10. 11 years, about 4. Celine's, and then you have your Cyber Emergency at 4. Relinquish about 3-ish. 3 for Mecha Fan Beast. It's stabilizing. People know it's a good card now. Some people need it. The Bujin Link, that's very short print, so if you want a copy just because it's the most short print card of the set, $2 or, $6 for a playset, not too bad. And then Celine, I want to go over how good this card actually is. So when it's Link Summoned, you play spell counters on this card equal to the number of spells on the field and graveyard, which is at least going to be 6, worst case scenario, most likely. And when an Endymion card is on the field, you can't target it for attacks, which is pretty good, so it has a little protection. As a quick effect during the main phase, you could remove 3 spell counters from your field, special summon a spellcaster monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position to a zone this card points to. So, when this is in the actual monster zone, this has the best arrows. If it's reborn, it's kind of useless, but it's a really good card because Endymion's the best way to run Pendulum, so you might want to keep an eye on that. So, Effect Veiler, Starlight Rare, $600. I want to go over Eternity Code because I actually have images now. So, this card, I don't really necessarily see people playing this card because you could probably get away with running 2 Veiler. Decks have run 2 Veiler before. That's still going to cost you over $1,000. And I don't know if that's worth it to some people. Obviously, there's going to be a few. I am not one of them. Personally, I'd easily rather get ultis. A lot of people are forgetting about ultis right now. So they're a little lower in price. I'm probably going to go over them at the end of Market Watch very quickly, but $600, it's what I expected. Charmers, $400. People really love their Charmers. It's great that we're getting one of every attribute. I can't wait till we get one of the light and dark ones, though, because Charmers do look really good in Prismatic. The Earth one's definitely my least favorite, though, when it comes to look-wise. I want to know what your favorite Charmer is, by the way, guys, and if you want me to go over any cards, add that too. I will do that for the next Market Watch. Chamber Dragon Maid, $370. I'm not going to rant over Dragon Maids for the millionth time. So, I seen one of these IRL, and it looks so much like less Starlight than all the other cards. Like, it feels like this one was, like, lazily made, if that makes sense. It just doesn't look that good. I've seen a copy IRL in some pictures. I'm not impressed. I'm really not. I'll pick one up for the deck profile if it's, like, less than 120. So, $86, $87 on Girsu. Calm me down a little bit. I see these maybe hitting 80 and then maybe bouncing back up. I don't see anything below 80. Let's just say 75 to be safe. $60. This is probably one of the best cover cards that we've gotten in a very long time because it gains attack and you can literally banish link monsters from your field or graveyard to destroy cards your opponent controls. That's pretty good, especially if you link climb into this. You know, because it's 2+ effect monsters. If you IP into this, that's boom, that's one link monster in the grave, and then you could keep going. Very, very good card. It definitely warrants its price tag. I'll tell you that. This actually is such a beautiful card, honestly. Oh, look at that. You can make it a little big. Oh, that looks so nice. $60. It really does make dinosaurs a fucking threat. I could see dinosaurs popping out and sticking their hand a little bit into their meta, their little T-Rex hands. So, you know, just a little bit here. It's almost within their little tiny arm grasp, but they could probably do it. $60 for this card. I see it dipping a bit to like 40, but trash. Moonlit Chill. Personally, I see this hitting $15, $10, $15, just like Dogwood. So if you want this card, that's when I would pick it up. A subscriber actually picked up a Prismatic. They don't have the Prismatics over here for it. I don't know why. Just TCG's missing it, but I think they're like $400, like $300, $400. For first of all, congratulations on pulling it. But yeah, get rid of it. Grab it later when it's like it's dipped in price, and then you have Prismatic and some cash. So sell it now, buy back later. You know, sell high, buy low, technically. So $35 on Link Cross. Now, I've told you guys this is the only card you should pre-order many times at $20. This card is busted in Altergeist, and I think it's ban worthy. Makes Altergeist tier 1, and honestly, you will run 3 of this in Altergeist because if you're still running Extrav, then you don't want to banish any of your Link Rebos, this card, or your Hextias. So, yeah, extra space, deck space is going to be very tight with that a little bit. With Altergeist, because you have a lot of 3 of Genia runoff. I don't know if they're going to still run Extrav. Who knows? I'll have to look at some Altergeist deck profiles. When they update it with this card and the new support. Maybe you don't need Extrav at that point, but this is broken in a lot of other strategies, though. I really do think it's ban worthy. Grave Digger Trap Hole. This is a good card, however, I think it's going to be $10 eventually. You know, this is a meme. I love how this is considered one of the bad secret rares. I've literally heard people call that. Where this is the Sea Serpent Searcher we've all been waiting for legitimate years. We finally got this in 2020. Took 20 years, 2 decades, to get a Sea Serpent Searcher. And it's one of the worst secrets of the set. I swear, if they put this in like Chaos Impact or Ignition Assault, it would have been a highly valued card, and Ignition Assault would suck a little less. By the way, I made a video about Ignition Assault and why it failed, which will be in the description below or as a pinned comment. Check it out. You guys really seem to love my discussion videos. I think you'll love that one. This is just, it'll be $2 eventually. I don't know why this is $30. It was $10. I think that's used in something. The card's not bad. I don't know if it warrants $30. So then we have Time Coder, 20. Just not its time right now. And then, you know, you have all the Ultras that I think are just going to go down. I'm not going to go over everything, but... So, Madolches, I won't touch this with the 10-foot pole. People realize this is getting reprinted in Battles of Legend, right? Confirmed? Right? We know that? Why is this card worth anything above 20? Then we have Ulti Tiramisu at $85. Once this is gone, you have no more copies. I'm glad I got mine for $10. Back when they were... This, I think Unlimiteds used to be like 6 or 7, and then First Eds used to be like 10, I want to say. So I sadly had to sell one of mine when they were like at a higher price point because I needed a little bit of money for to help my mother with bills. So I was like, you know what? All right, I'll sell a few. I need to sell a few cards. You know, I don't need all 3. Kind of want my 3rd back now. Won't pay this price though. Angeli's $47, $48. Not too bad. But I mean, for originals to be, I spent like I think, like $60 on mine because back when this card came out, it was actually $80. And I offered guys 60 on it. I got one for trade for 40 though. So I was running 2 for the longest time. So, and then you know, Magdalene Supers. I just want to take a look at. Oh, and then you got your lovely Garnet over here sitting at more than it should be. Supers were about $5. Now you're seeing them at about sevens for lightly played. Let's just see a near mint. Near mint $10. This is what they used to be for the longest time, $10. So they're back at their original price point. So still, back from a long time ago. I know they were like 40s for a while, but then you have your Garnet here at, let's see, I'll entertain it. $37, no thank you. Honestly, this is not the card I would have high rarity personally, guys, even though it does look very nice. But it's going to be overlaid on Chocolate Alamon when this comes out. So, and you're not going to want to have this on the field for long. So, if it's going to be like that, I get the lowest rarity. Hoot Cakes, again, could be reprinted. It's not confirmed like Angeli, but it could be reprinted. So, keep an eye out on that. And then, Ultras here. $15. Same with tiramisu's. Commons for $6. This is rising again. I literally have 3 of these I picked up for $1. All of them for $1. So I made 18 times my profit. Then you have these because of Adamantia. Personally, I'm surprised this isn't higher because not only do you have Madolches, which people actually love to play, but it's a bit of an older bit, over a year at this point. Savage Strike released, I believe, on the 1st of February. I remember this because I remember the day after having to go to YCS Chicago. Maybe it was the 31st of January, and needing to pull a Trickstar Korribane. My friend got a box, I got a box. Did not pull it. Had to buy it at the event. Along with my controls. So, Gold Rares, $4. Honestly, if you really think this card's not going to get reprinted, Gold Rare for $4, not too bad. Someone want me to go over Ulti number monsters. So, Ulti number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon here for $40. This is what I picked up a Ghost Rare for. I will say, though, before I look more to the prices, I give up. This card's so damn cool. It's so cool. Like, not only that, but it has a good effect. So, it's generic 2-level H with 3k attack. 2500 defense, so it has great stats. Once per battle phase, the start of battle phase, you detach from this card, negate the effects of all face-up monsters currently on the field. Also, their attack and defense becomes the original attack and defense, and if you do one of these during the battle phase of this turn, each time an opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1,000 attack until the end of the battle phase. So, and it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So that's pretty good effect. I don't know why they're wording it weirdly over here, but I mean, it's a good card for a generic rank 8 that takes 2 level 8s. It's a good card still. And first said $40 and then goes up to $60. So, honestly, if you want this card, $40 and it goes right up to 60 and it's not going to get I think this is the cheapest it's going to get right now. And just to entertain you guys, I did pull up the Ghost Rare. I bought mine for the full $40 cash. It was a light play version. So, not that many scratches, really. I was pretty impressed with it. So, light play, 52. Well, it was shipping about 55. Close to 60 here. And then a near miss going to run you about 70. So, not too bad. Older Ghost Rare. Again, Sexel's slowly going up and getting bought out. Very glad I got my copy from my card shop quite a long time ago, as you can tell with everything going on right now. Can't really visit your local card shop right now. And then number 62, I want to look at this very quickly here. Because someone wanted me to look at this. So, I got mine for $20. So, $24 for a mod play first ed. Light play here for $32. Well, we have 2 light plays here. One for German for $26. And then you have $40 on near mint and then going up. Honestly, it's an old number card. And this card does look cool as well. And it's a pretty good monster, actually. I mean, 4K for 2 level 8s, that's pretty good. And then, when this card attacks or is attacked, you detach a material. You get attacked for all the command ranks of all XYZ monsters currently on the field times 200, including itself, I believe, right? Yeah. So, since it's a rank 8, it's going to gain another 16. And if this card is only destroyed by your opponent's card effect while it has a Galaxy's Photon Dragon as its Z material, you can special summon this card during your second standby phase after activation and double its attack. So, but any damage is halved unless it has Photon Dragon. Oh, that kind of sucks. It's an alright card. But still, let's see how much a German looks like. So the German looks great, but I would not consider this light play. No offense to the seller. Uh, right over here you see some scruff, like some really bad scruff right here. A little bit over here, a little bit like all. I would clearly say this is mob play. But that's the thing I do like with light play versions, or at least when sellers put pictures, is because if you don't like it, you're not gonna get the card in the mail and be like, huh, well, guess I have to return it. Go through all this stuff, go through all this hassle dassle. Leaves a bad taste in your mouth. You see how the card looks like before you order it. I do love when sellers actually, when it comes to cards that are like 20 and above, especially like ultis and ghosts, actually do put pictures of it. I actually do really like that. So then we have the other versions. $2 for original is actually pretty good. I could see a little bit of potential in there. 2015, $1.60, and then you have the reprints here for $1. Without this reprint, I could see this being a $10 card. So Ignition Assault. Since I made a video about this, I want to go over it. Why Ignition Assault failed. You guys really like that video. And again, once you're done watching this, please go check that out. $500, no change here. I know a subscriber of mine actually pulled a rose out of his 3 boxes, which is really cool. And this is actually one of my favorite prismatics from this set when it comes to look-wise. I think it has the most potential. Personally, it's a good card. I mean, $240, $250, not too bad. I could see this definitely going up to pretty crazy amounts because Sky Strikers is a beloved deck, and it just sucks that you have to run this at 3. But very beautiful card. I could see this going up. Kind of want one personally, but I'm not in the mood to spend $250 on one card right now. This is going up. Don't know why. Perpetua is at 170. I do wish I picked one up at about 110. That would have been sweet. Lightning Storms, 130 for near mint. First set, 133, probably 140. And then the rest of the set just takes less than $20. I actually do like this card, though, because, first of all, I don't like giving Yu-Gi-Oh! Advice out on, like, talking about cards too much, but people don't really understand this card because people think it's an opponent's monster needs to be on the field to special summon this. No, if you have your own Link monster, you can special summon this because it's as long as the monster's in the extra monster zone. You can special summon this card from your hand. Then it just takes your opponent's Link card, a Link monster, which is really good, in the extra monster zone. Not the Link card, but it could be the secret, whatever they decide to place there, which isn't too bad. But when this card shows an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one of your monster cards equipped to this card. So if you special summon this card, take your opponent's rank 4, like their Boral Sword or whatever, you can special summon that Boral Sword if you destroy a monster by battle, which is a really good card effect. Honestly, even as an extender, this is a pretty good card. Is it worth $15? I'd say it is. $15 goes up to $17, $18 soon. If you don't need this card though, I would wait for a reprint. So, and then we have AI lands, $13. First sets are probably a little higher. White beards, I sold mine at 17. This could go up depending on what people think about Plunder Patrol and if they want to play it. Because these were a little harder to get. Him and I believe it was Bluebeard. Redbeard. So, yeah, Redbeard and Whitebeard were a little harder to get. Crushed Sheep, $8 rare, Rose for 6. Like, there is scattered value here, but it's not worth buying any sealed product of this. Or even really getting a pack. So, that's my issue. Twin Twisters, ulti. One for 55, one for 60, and then this goes to 65. So if you want this card, picking up at 55 is not bad. I could see OTS 12 booming in popularity because of just the pools in general. You got this, Judgment, and Legionnaire. Very good cards here. And again, 55, not too bad. I remember I sold my playset for, I think it was like 150, I believe, when these were like hitting the $57 mark. I just said, 150. Guy took it, was a good deal. Mystical Space Typhoons are $100. Why? I don't really know. Maybe it's GOAT format. Let's just take a look at this. Oh, you have a lightly played here. Let's see how much. Let's look at this lightly played. Oh, this is just a troll. Never mind. That's literally a common. Okay, so we got some. Okay. So near mint's $100. So not too bad. Over here, I mean, here's the thing. It's an old card. Is this the highest rarity though? It depends if you go by value or just normally. Highest rarity by value, no, their mystical space typhoons are worth way more. However, this is up there, and a lot of people do love ultis or want both, including myself. But I forgot about this card, so I don't want to really spend 100 on it. But luckily I got the ghost rares, and I got these for about 12 a piece, I believe. So we have the ghost rares here. You have a playset here, lightly played for 25. Keep an eye on this now. And then you have it straight up goes to 37. Then close to $40 here. So here's the thing. There's not many quantities on the market, and once this is gone, you could get lightly played for about 65% of the next listing. This is a very good buy right here. Honestly, I would take it, but I want you guys to have it, so maybe if it's here in like 2 weeks, maybe I'll grab it depending, but very good buy right here if you don't have them. I have my playset already because this card you would run 3 of. This card also looks very nice, by the way. IRL. If you guys are wondering, I know it's a gold series ghost rare, but they still look very, very nice. Again, free money. And if you decide to buy this, please use my affiliate code, yada yada. So, in the description below. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Ultis, 95 to 100, you know, where they were. No real change. Number 11, Big Eye. I want to look at this, and I want to look at what's called just Astral Pack 6 a little bit more in depth here. So these used to be 27 full price. Now they're about 45 for a near mint. I mean, 36 for lightly playeds aren't too bad actually. Personally, if you want to pick this up, light play for 36, you know, saves the wall a bit. You could play with it a bit as long as you don't fucking sit on it. Shouldn't get any more damage than light play. Ooh, we have an Italian here. Numero 11, Grande Ochiho. I kind of want it. That looks really beautiful. But it's going up, you know. Big Eye has quite a few copies. Or quite a few printings. Secret rares right here. I remember these were $80 in Dragon Rule format. Because you used to make this and steal your opponent's Draco sack. And this happened all the damn time. There were stories about how people would accidentally take their opponent's Draco sack, like permanently, just because, you know, sometimes when cards go in the graveyard, all that. Obviously, it would be by accident. Maybe some people did on purpose. You know, not too funny because Draco sacks were a $200 card back then, and it was a feels bad. But I remember like Draco sacks were switching fields left and right. Oh man. So light play here for 14. It's about the same price. Number collectors want this card, and it's a good rank 7. I was having a guy left a comment here on my last video talking about the new Harpy support, and he kind of schooled me, which was fine because, you know, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently, new Harpy Lady card's actually like really good. I've heard other opinions on it that it is a good card. It's not what the deck needs to be meta, and the deck's not going to become meta. However, he told me that the rank 6 was bad because it's for going second, and it's not used as a first. It doesn't do anything turn 1. We've seen decks that go second obliterate the meta time and time again. We've always seen OTK decks grab spots, right? And we've seen decks play out of, you know, negate boards quite easily. So, I don't know what that kid's on saying the new Jinzo card's bad, but I will say his opinion on the Harpy card, he definitely schooled me. But, again, not a bad effect here. Detach, take your opponent's monster. The thing is, this card can't attack, but the monster you take, it's free. You can use its effect, attack with it, right? And all that, along with, you take it permanently as well, which is really good. So, you can literally have a pretty bad-ass boss monster on the field if you just want to take it, and then you can link this off. It's a very good card, very good level 7 for just a generic toolbox. And then, I just want to look a little more here. So, you have the battle packs here, $250, premium golds, $250. Then you have the Battles of Legends, $2. So there's a lot of value in all these copies. And I just want to look at Trap Tricks right here very quickly. So this is a little buyout right here. $25. This used to be very cheap. I told you guys to pick these up at 15 on 5 cards having your trade binder. Now they're about 25, 27. And then slowly going up. So if you do want this, You can still kind of get on it for 25. I think it's a good card. I mean, as long as the monster special summon this turn, you can negate its effects and destroy it. Not a bad card. Sarah's at about $15, 14, 15. These were 10. Honestly, if you want to play Trap Tricks, you had this card. If you don't want to play Trap Tricks, you didn't have this card. I wanted to play Trap Tricks, I had this card. These are going to go down because this is a one of the deck. Some players maybe want to play two, but I've seen most builds, including mine, play one. Trap Tricks Mirror Mellow, I actually have my copies of the Super Rare because I did a Astral Pack 6 opening back when I had about like a little over 100 subs. And I actually managed to pull 3 of these, but no ultis, so. These have been going up. I told you get your first edge when they were about $5, $6. Where's the first ed on these? Are they 10? Oh my god, they're like $12, $12, $13. I mean, this is one of the best cards in the deck because you can activate any trap hole from the deck. I mean, it's still a great card. I guess those have been going up, so. I mean, again, if you had interest in this deck, you had all of this. Glad these are back on the market. How much is a near mint? Not half slobbered on. $6. Honestly, I got mine for like $3, $4. Actually, the day before it got bought out. So have you guys? Very quick question: have you guys ever bought a card that got bought out? The day after you got it. Like, you literally just, you need a card for a collection or a deck, you buy it, then next day, it's like 4 times the value, bought out. This was one of the cards for me, so, as of recent time. And then, it's just kind of cheap from here, $1, $2. I don't know why this one's $2 and this one's way more usable. Dollars on Genelisa, kind of odd. But, that's Trap Tricks. Then we have Red Eyes Flare. Well, look at the Ghost Rares very quickly. First ed's 160, about where they were. Then we have, let's see. Oh, this is the ulti. Okay, so why are these moving up? All right, well, let's look at the ulti very quickly. So ultis are $50. So are we just buying out Red Eyes cards, guys, now, or what's happening? I had mine since back in the day when they were 8 a piece because everyone kind of had a version of this card. Then Secret Rares, you have one light play for about $17, $18, and then near mint $55. Listen to me when I say this. You literally get this card at about a third of what it is. Pick up this copy. It's free money. Wow. So, people are just buying out Red Eyes cards, apparently. So, you know what? I'm going to end the video here. I've had a lot. I've had enough of the market. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and again, leave a comment saying what cards you want me to look at the next Market Watch. If you buy any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate code. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next Market Watch. Peace.